Hey everybody, so I have to issue an apology before I even begin because I forgot to film an intro for this. We're gonna make a rebatch soap, and I made it, and you're gonna see me make it, but I forgot to make an intro. I even cut the soap and talked about making the intro. I didn't do it. So you're gonna see me in 3 different sets of clothes. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of a crazy person, but thanks for watching. Sorry about the wackadoodle-doo, and let's make soap. Okay, so in this bucket are soap scraps. So when I when I clean my soaps up, which just basically means I plane them. You find me. So basically I plane them to give them a smooth surface, and then I bevel the edges here. It just makes a prettier bar soap. This is my Mary Berry soap. It's raspberry vanilla. It smells super duper good. And I piped a little turdlet on. It's not a turdlet. It's not. I piped a little blobby on here because, you know, it's Mary Berry. Mary Berry. If you watch the Great British Baking Show, oh my God, it's my favorite, and I wish there were like 11 seasons of it that I could all watch, but only with Sue Perkins. And that's the truth. So what I do with all those scraps is I put them in a bucket. I got another bucket started over here, and there's about 3 pounds of scraps in this. So I don't have gloves on today, because we don't need gloves, because this is already a couple months old, at least, and that means the lye is no longer caustic in here. It's all saponified. This is all ready to go. And the good thing about this is that when I get done rebatching the soap, it'll be ready to use. It'll have to cure for a while, you know. Just let it sit for a minute or two, and it'll be ready to rumble. Okay, so you see I've got like some purples in here, and greens, and some like beige, and a little bit of red, and like this pink from my Tiger soap, and I got stuff like that in here, and little. So it's probably going to turn a lovely shade of baby poop, and that's okay, because the smells in here, mostly kind of vanilla-y. Of course, this is strawberry, and this is like a blueberry, but so I'm gonna put it in here. I've got about 3 pounds of soap, and I'm gonna use a cinnamon bun fragrance oil that I got from Nature's Garden. In the past, when I have soaped with cinnamon bun, it was a bad experience. So I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just going to put it in things that don't require it to have behavior issues. So I'm going to put it in here, and I think that with the vanilla it's going to be good. So if it's going to turn baby poop brown, I shouldn't say poop. If it's going to turn that ugly color, I'm going to help it along and put a little cocoa in it. Because you know what? That scent from the cocoa will help this little cinnamon bun smell like dessert. And I also have some milk here, and I do 2 ounces per pound. So I got 6 ounces of milk in there. Actually, I think I have more than 6 ounces, but we'll only put 6 ounces in. I don't know why. I rebatch soaps with water, and they don't do as well as when I do them with milk. So got a little bit of milk. It's just regular whole milk. Whole fat milk. From whole fat cows. So there's that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my soap shavings in this crock pot, and hopefully it'll hold all these soap shavings. I usually only do 2 pounds at a time, but I waited too long to put these in. So let me try not to have a problem. They're really pretty in here. Woo! Daddy, don't fall down. So we're just gonna scrape them all in here. I'm gonna bring you guys in just a little bit closer, baby. And we're gonna just scrape them in. We're just gonna keep going. This will melt down, so don't go, holy crap, She's stuffing that full. What's gonna happen? I'm biting my nails. Don't bite your nails. Don't bite your nails. Bad for your fingers. Bad for your fingers. So, it is a little full. So I'm gonna bite my nails probably. Put that over there. So what we're gonna do is just melt this down, okay? So I'm gonna turn my little crock pot on high. And we're gonna let it get a little toasty. We're gonna let it warm up. It smells good on its own, but it's gonna smell super duper good here in just a minute. Okay, so I'll be back in about 10 minutes to check on this. I'll be back. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, and you can see how much more deflated this is. And I'm gonna give it just a little bit of a turn here. It's starting to melt down, like significantly at the bottom. So we're gonna go ahead and put our milk in. Give it a good stir. I'm gonna go ahead and put the milk in, like 6 ounces of just plain old whole milk. When I mean ounce, every ounce, every drop. There we go. And now we're gonna put the lid on this because now we can. We're gonna put the lid on this and let it sit for 20 minutes. Put the lid on. All of you, get in. Everybody in the pool. Everybody in the pool. And we'll be back. 20 minutes. Jazz hand crock pot. 20 minutes. Okay, so it's been another 20 minutes. And we're gonna take a look and see what we got. It's significantly less than it was. So it's starting to melt a little bit. We got some good melty stuff at the bottom. And we're just gonna churn and earn a burning funk right now. Try to pull it up from the bottom. So you can see it's already starting to stick together a little bit. But we wanna get this, get in there, what the heck? We wanna get this bottom to the top and the top to the bottom. Get in, what the heck? I'm gonna make old people noises while I do this. Pretty sure. Look, I wanna hold this and it's H-O-T. But it wants to spin around like a tilt-a-whirl. Do you remember the tilt-a-whirl? Do you remember the tilt-a-whirl at the fair? Did you guys used to have county fairs? I'm sure you did. I mean, who doesn't have a county fair? But my county fair, I grew up in a little tiny town in kind of the south central part of Ohio. And our fair, if you've ever been to a state fair, you need to go to, if you love a state fair, go to the Ohio State Fair. Oh my gosh, it's the best fair. The best fair. My mom and I used to go by ourselves. No husbands, no children. We would go every year and we would have a ball. We would walk that fair until our feet, I'm not kidding, our feet felt like bloody nubs in our shoes. And then they had these little vibrating chair things that you could go sit in. They would like go to your feet. And it would give us another 45 minutes. And so then we would go run around and do more stuff and go see the animals or go shop the merchandise barns. And to this day, there is nobody that can keep up with me shopping like my mother could. Of course, you know, she did train me. So anyway, tilt-a-whirl was my favorite at the county fair. When it started doing that thing, I would laugh so hard. And my friend Stacy and I, we were in 4-H. My friend Stacy and me and Stacy and Sam, we were in 4-H together. Now Sam and I were in 4-H, I'm just telling you my whole life. Sam and I were in 4-H since we were 8. And then we picked up Stacy later in our group. And we were at the fair every year with our 4-H projects. And we did our modeling and all that stuff. But me and Stace, and I can't remember the name of this ride, but it was like a cage. And it turned you all around, and you would go upside down. And Stacy and I would get at the top of that thing and yell lines from movies. Because we were small town girls, the only thing we had was our HBO. With HBO, look, we didn't even get HBO until we were like close to seniors in high school. But anyway, we had a good time at the fair. We always did. It was a big deal, you know, the fair. All right, I got that swirled and mashed, and I got the bottom to the top and the top to the bottom. I switched utensils because, you know, my old utensil was a little bit too flimsy for this. I needed something with a little more tooth. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down. I think I'm gonna have to add a little more liquid. I may regret saying that, but I'm gonna put the lid on it. I'm gonna check it in 10. Okay, I'll be back in 10. I'm back. So it's been like another 10 minutes. I'm looking at this, and it looks like it looks ugly, but it's okay. I'm gonna add just a little bit more liquid. So I'm not gonna do much. I told you this is like a multitasking thing. You know, it's like get this done and I'll sit and wait on it, and then get this done and sit and wait on it. But there are still some kind of big slabs and slivers in here. All of the shreddy stuff is pretty melted, but lid on. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'm having to crouch extra low because of that, and then that's dangerously near my face. I'll be back. 10. Okay, so I don't regret putting that water in there. It's good. It looks really good. So now I'm gonna turn this heat to low, and I'm gonna put in my fragrance oil, which is, I think I said before, it's cinnamon bun from Nature's Garden, and that's gonna smell really good because this just really smells like the vanilla of my oat milk soap. So, oh, hello, yeah, it smells really good. So I'm just gonna mush this over. Holy God, that smells really good. I love cinnamon smells, daggone I do. So I only use 3% in a rebatch soap. Why? Because that's what they told me to do. So I'm also gonna put my little cocoa powder in here. So I don't know, this is probably just gonna make this look like dirty poo. I don't know. But I'm gonna hang on to this and we're gonna try to mix it up. I just want it to get stiff enough to form peaks, which it already is doing that. Don't lick these. So I'm just gonna push this to the side for just a second. I have a tall skinny mold today. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have a tall skinny mold that I got from Nurture Soap today, and that's what I'm gonna try to put this in. You cannot pour this. You will always have to splot it. Splot, splot, splot. Probably not a smart move for me to put this in a skinny mold, but that's what's happening. Just make sure you get it in the corners or you will have holes at the bottoms of your soaps. And that's just ugly. Oh my God. Look, the soap smell is not helping my sugar because now I want to eat something sweet. All right, I think this is just about all that this mold will handle. I'm not gonna ask any more of it. I'm gonna bang it again, and then we'll put the rest of that soap in something else. So, now if you wanna make this groovy, you can always take a little spoon or something, or a little popsicle stick, and just kind of smush the edges. Smushy, 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 so it has an interesting top. Well, that just looks like a mess. So let's just do a little, poo dance. Dancing around the poo field. Tra la 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 la. It smells so good. Okay. So I'm gonna set this aside. I will come and put a little bit more in this corner. I will come and check on this tomorrow, and it probably will be ready to, it'll be ready to unmold before too much longer. But rebatch your soaps. It's super and easy. Okay, I'm back. So I unmolded this. Remember when I said that I was gonna regret putting so much water in here? Okay, I kind of did, because this was like super gooey and it took extra long. Now, let me tell you the truth about silicone molds. Silicone molds, even though they're great and they make your life easier, it takes extra time for your soap to set up. Or like sometimes I will unmold a soap. I'm getting ready to do another video, sorry. I was mise-en-placing in advance. And maybe it's, I got here a little sooner than 24 hours or whatever, and it is hard on the top, hard on the sides, but a little bit still soft on the bottom. I already took some of this soap out of the 1 pound mold, and this is what we got. It's not bad. It smells really good. Like I just want to eat it a little bit. It's not bad soap. It's definitely going to need a little bit of airtime, but we'll go ahead and cut this. I'm going to cut it in the middle. And you see, that's what we have. Not the most beautiful soap in the world. It looks like a little bit like Poofetti. But it'll be a good soap to use. It'll be a good soap to give as gifts. I don't ever sell a rebatch, but I certainly do give them away. And people dig them. I dig them too. I think it's kind of fun, really. It looks a little retro to me. I dig it. It smells really good. It smells dead on cinnamon bun. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching me make this Poofetti soap. I shouldn't call it Poofetti. I mean, I love this soap. It smells really good. I can't wait to use it. But it's just ugly. Ugly as this ugly does. And this won't be it. This won't be ugly in the shower. It'll be pretty. All right. Love you, Mises to pieces. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't yet, please do. Please subscribe. Please like. Anyway. Thanks for watching. Love you, Mises to pieces. Take care.